Kristen Simpson is here now for our Ask the Dentist segment. It is Christmas time.
It is.
Holidays, a couple days. You got your hair all done up, looking good. But first, she went to a conference, and tell us just a little bit about it.
Yes, I went to Atlanta and visited a dental office there. They're called Team Atlanta because it's a group of specialists. And there are lots of different specialties in dentistry. There's prosthodontics, which means they make the dental restorations like the crowns, the bridges, any type of prosthesis. There's oral surgery. There's orthodontics, which does braces. There's periodontics, which does a lot of the gum treatments. So in this one practice, they have all of these specialists that work together. And actually, here's a picture of, they were in Dentistry Today, which is one of the main dental publications. The three of them together, Goldstein, Garber, and Salama, are considered, the top dentists around. So I was able to go to their practice and see a lot of the advances that they're using in their practice, just to make sure that we're kind of on par with what's going on in these bigger cities.
Did you see anything that you could maybe take back to here?
Exactly, right. It was a great opportunity to see that, and I was able to see that a lot of things that they do are exactly like what we do here. So actually, we're really keeping up with technology, using our digital x-rays, our 3D scanners, CO2 soft tissue lasers, all of these advances are the same things that they're using there. So we're really keeping up with it.
That's exciting. All right, let's go to the phones. We've got Clarence on the phone. Clarence, good morning. What's your question for Dr. Simpson?
Yeah, I have a swollen cheekbone due to an abscess.
Okay.
I was wanting to know what the best thing to do for that would be. Is there any remedies or anything that you can do at home before you go to the dentist?
Right. Really, the only way to treat an infected tooth is to treat the tooth, which is the source of the infection. So once the tooth is abscessed, that just means that it's gotten to the point where there's a lot of inflammation at the tip of the root. So once you have that inflammation, you can take an antibiotic. The antibiotic will bring the infection down some, but really the only way to completely get rid of the infection is to either treat the tooth with a root canal or to take the tooth out. So those are really the two options once you have a tooth that's abscessed.
Fair enough. All right. Well, let's talk just a little bit about some digital x-rays. That was one of the things that you picked up in this conference. A lot of people are concerned about the amount of radiation.
Right.
But really, that's not something to be worried about at all.
It's really not, because with, the advances in the digital films, we're able to use a lot lower amount of radiation to get the films that we need. So on a typical, visit to the dentist, you might get 4 x-rays, which would be the bite wing x-rays. And you would be getting...
It's intimidating, because they put that big lead thing all over you. But really, I think you said you're exposed to more radiation on an air flight.
You are. Exactly. Definitely, that is true. A flight across the country gives you about triple the amount of radiation you would have just from getting even a full mouth series of x-rays. So it's really nothing to be concerned about, because, we really need those films to be able to diagnose properly. And that's why, we even use the 3D scanners, which is basically like a CT scan.
Right.
And that really helps us to be able to diagnose bone height and things for implants. So we're able to use this 3D scanner to see the height and the width, because in most two-dimensional x-rays, you can't see the width in things. So this really helps us to be able to do a lot better planning of things.
Right. State-of-the-art equipment there at Simpson Dental Associates.
Yes.
All right, Dr. Simpson, thanks for coming in today.
Sure.
Coming up next, we'll tell you what Dr. Evil has to say to the leaders of North Korea. That's coming up next in Hollywood Buzz. Stay with us.